Hello and welcome to another Poetry Corner. If you'd like to see more Poetry Corners, you may look up to your right, or if you'd like to subscribe to Poetry Corners, you go down below. Today's poetry is out of one of my latest books, Thoughts from a Renaissance Man, available on Amazon.com. Imagine that. This one is called Mother. Now, this was written in 1986. And I was 26 years old when I wrote this poem about my mother. Slowly, I come to discover you, as if seeing you for the very first time. You step off a pedestal made of love and hate to become human. I see you now for both your frailties and your strengths. I see you now as a person with whom I have spent my whole life with, and yet never looked at as a person. A warm-hearted woman with insecurities and unsureties of 50 years, special in her own way, is my mother. It is always an interesting transition when we become adults and at some point start to recognize that our parents were just people when we were growing up with them as little kids. We didn't come with owner's manuals. They were making it up as they went along, and that they were just, the same age as we may have been. I was 26. My mother had me when she was 24. So my mother, when I was 26, I realized my mother had 3 small children because I was her last children. And she, was on her second marriage. So I put a lot of things into perspective. I've gone on and written a lot more poems about my mother since then, from various perspectives and from various decades of my life. But I wanted to share this one, again, available from Thoughts from a Renaissance Man on Amazon. And I would invite you to start to contemplate what kind of person your mother is, and see if you can recognize her not just as your mother, but as a freestanding, independent person of her own. There is this week's challenge from Poetry Corner. Namaste.